Hey guys, Adrian here, XIP Training Systems. Today I want to show you two different squat variations and how we can emphasize the isometric phase, what I call the iso catch movement, or the iso catch squat in this case. And what we're going to do is work on how you can make that deceleration at the bottom range of a particular movement more efficient and really get you more carryover to your high-speed sporting movements where athletes are being asked to decelerate really quickly and then take that energy from the deceleration, okay, that eccentric part of the movement, and redirect it somewhere else, okay, whether we're on one leg or on two legs, okay. In sport, typically one leg, okay. When we train, we do a lot on bilateral as well, and I'm going to show you two different variations, okay. We're also, in the process, I'm wearing a push band, and we're going to look at velocities produced, power produced in those movements, just to kind of give you an idea, at least in the back squat, give you an idea of how fast the bar should be moving when training for speed versus power, speed strength versus power versus strength, max strength, etc. Okay? Just to give you an idea of how these speeds correlate to the percentages that we're using. In this situation, I'm using approximately 50% of my 1 RM. This 50% also falls in at about 50% of twice my body weight. Okay? I like to look at body weight percentages when prescribing loads or speeds on the for the bar to be traveling. So to start with here, we'll show you the bilateral movement, and this is what I call an iso catch squat. And again, when you're coaching this, make sure that you're coaching athletes to be so dynamic in catching that squat at the bottom, okay, catching that bottom position. If they get there slowly, it's probably too much weight on the bar, okay. If they can't get there quick and stop it quick, okay, you've probably got too much load on the bar. And you also want to think about how that pertains to their body weight. Okay? Using body weight on the bar is a pretty good descriptor of what somebody should or should not be able to decelerate very quickly. So we'll turn on our push band here so that we can record our metrics. To the bar I go. And again, I want to stop at the bottom at about 90 degrees just as quickly as I can. Okay, versus so both of those are pause squats. Okay, both of those you have an isometric pause at the bottom, okay, where you have to be able to withstand the loads in one position and then explode back up. Now, if we look at the analytics of these movements, okay, that first movement, I had an average speed on my way up, all right, of 0.55 meters per second. I stopped real quickly, I garnered all that energy, and then I redirected it real quick. Okay, on the second movement, speed was almost the same at 0.58 meters per second. Again, that's my average speed. Okay, but if I look at training an athlete, okay, where they need to stop really quickly in sport, they need to be able to decelerate so fast and then move the body, move a load, move an opponent, okay, in another direction. If you can't find ways in your training to do that, you're really missing out. Okay, so option for you bilateral. If you want to go unilateral, okay, the Bulgarian or the raised foot split squat, same thing can happen here, and this is a great assisted movement. So when I drop down, instead of just dropping and holding at the bottom, your typical iso split squat, okay, let's drop quick. I catch at about parallel, and then I explode back up. Control my middle, pop back up. Now it's important in both that we're not catching an end range at the joint. Okay? You need to use the muscles involved, okay? Teach them to really there's tons of that intramuscular force that needs to be utilized to really grab a hold of that movement and then bang, send it back the other way. Okay, so options for your, training the isometric phase in two different squatting movements, bilateral, unilateral. I hope they help you out. For more videos, be sure to click on the link below, subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.